So imagine a computer that weighs nearly 66 pounds.
Right, yeah.
It packs 48 terabytes of data and is literally designed to never, ever turn off.
Never.
Today's deep dive is for you. We are unpacking the hidden heavy-duty infrastructure that powers massive enterprise-level TV networks. Specifically, we are looking at the Vitec, formerly Exterity, AVSRV-C1585-48TB-US AvediaServer-C1585 hardware platform.
Yeah, that is quite the mouthful.
It really is.
Let's just call it the Vitec AVSRV from here on out. But, the sheer length of that name actually matches the physical reality of this machine.
Oh, physically, this thing is an absolute beast. I mean, the specs describe it as a 2U rack-mounted standard 19-inch chassis.
Right.
And for anyone who hasn't wrestled with server racks, 2U basically means it's, about 3.5 inches thick?
Yeah, exactly.
But fully loaded, it weighs roughly 30 kilograms. It is just incredibly dense. And my initial instinct is to think of it as, just a massive hard drive.
Sure.
But it's really acting more like an air traffic control tower for enterprise video, right?
That is a great way to look at it. It is not flying the planes, or in this case, storing the actual video streams.
Right.
But it is making sure hundreds of separate high-definition data streams don't just crash into each other on your network.
Gotcha.
It's an enterprise-class platform built specifically to deliver IPTV system control. And it actually operates alongside specific IP video management systems, like the M8105 or the M8115, to just keep the whole network organized.
Wait, hold on a second. If it's just the control tower and it is not storing the actual video streams, why does it need 48 terabytes of storage? I mean, that seems like massive overkill just for management data.
It does, yeah.
What is it doing with all that space?
Well, it sounds like overkill until you look at how it is storing that data. It uses something called RAID 10.
Oh, right. The specs mentioned a hardware-based RAID controller with, 8 SATA disk bays, I think?
Exactly. And RAID 10 means it is doing two crucial things at once, which are striping and mirroring. It takes that management data and spreads it across multiple drives for blazing fast speed, while simultaneously creating an exact real-time mirror of everything.
Oh, wow.
So you aren't actually getting 48 terabytes of usable space for files.
Yeah.
Half of that capacity is dedicated to a perfect, instantly available backup.
Okay, so if a drive completely dies, the exact duplicate is already running and literally no one notices.
Precisely. And because these are hot swap bays, an IT tech can just pull the dead drive out and slide a new one in without ever turning the machine off.
That is wild.
Right. That bulletproof resilience is the entire design philosophy here. You see the same logic in the power supply, actually. Yeah, the chassis houses dual 740-watt auto-switching power supplies.
Meaning if a power spike fries one circuit, it just auto-switches to the backup supply.
In milliseconds. Whether you are managing a sprawling sports bar with dozens of displays or, a corporate communications network across a global headquarters,
right,
those extreme redundancies guarantee zero downtime. The viewer watching the CEO's keynote won't even see a dropped frame.
30 kilos of hardware sounds excessive until you realize the primary job is to guarantee that continuous uptime.
Exactly.
But beyond just hardware failures, what about network bottlenecks? Because, managing hundreds of screens requires constant, rapid-fire communication.
Yeah, well, that brings us to the network interface. To handle that load, the unit features two 800 2.3 Ethernet sockets.
Okay.
And they are capable of both 1 gigabit and 10 gigabit speeds.
Whoa, that is a massive data pipe.
It has to be. Think about the sheer volume of commands, client requests, and system checks firing off every single second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dual 10 gigabit connections ensure the server can instantly communicate with every endpoint, which completely eliminates the risk of a digital traffic jam.
It really flips how you think about high-end video systems. We tend to obsess over those ultra-thin, bezel-less 4K screens mounted on the wall.
Oh, absolutely.
But the real magic, the reason those screens don't just randomly go black right in the middle of a broadcast, is happening inside a 30-kilo armored box humming quietly in some dark, climate-controlled basement.
Yeah, it is the invisible backbone of the entire operation. Which leaves you, the listener, with a pretty fascinating thought to walk away with today.
Oh, what's that?
Well, if a massive heavy-duty server with 48 terabytes of mirrored storage and dual 10 gigabit network pipes is required just for the management and control platform of an AvediaServer installation,
Right.
just imagine the sheer, staggering volume of the actual video data constantly flowing across those enterprise networks.